Hi guys. Follow this English Mastery Hub channel. You can cover a wide range of areas and skills and become proficient in the language. Areas you'll cover: grammar and syntax, vocabulary building, listening skills, speaking practice, reading comprehension, writing.
When is your favorite time of the day?
My favorite time of the day is during the early morning when everything is calm.
When do you feel most productive?
I feel most productive in the late morning, after I've had a cup of coffee.
When do you usually go to bed at night?
I usually go to bed around 10:30 p.m. on weekdays.
When is the best time for a relaxing weekend getaway?
The best time for a relaxing weekend getaway, for me, is during the fall when the weather is mild.
When was the last time you tried something new?
I tried something new last weekend when I took a cooking class.
When did you realize your passion for your current hobby?
I realized my passion for photography when I received my first camera at the age of 15.
When do you celebrate your birthday each year?
I celebrate my birthday on April 22nd.
When did you move to your current city?
I moved to my current city 3 years ago for a job opportunity.
When do you plan to achieve your next major life goal?
I plan to achieve my next major life goal within the next 2 years.
When did you meet your closest friend?
I met my closest friend in kindergarten, and we've been friends ever since.
When do you find it most challenging to focus at work?
I find it most challenging to focus at work during the mid-afternoon slump.
When did you start your current job?
I started my current job in January of last year.
When do you typically schedule important meetings?
I prefer scheduling important meetings in the late morning or early afternoon.
When is the busiest time of the year for your industry?
The busiest time of the year for my industry is usually during the holiday season.
When do you plan to retire from your current profession?
I plan to retire from my current profession in approximately 15 years.
When did you meet your significant other?
I met my significant other 5 years ago at a mutual friend's party.
When do you feel most connected with your partner?
I feel most connected with my partner when we spend quality time together on weekends.
When is your anniversary with your spouse?
Our anniversary is on June 15th.
When did you know you were in love for the first time?
I knew I was in love for the first time in high school.
When do you usually plan date nights with your partner?
We usually plan date nights on Fridays to unwind from the work week.
When was your last international vacation?
My last international vacation was 2 years ago when I visited Italy.
When do you prefer to book flights for the best deals?
I prefer to book flights on Tuesdays for better deals.
When do you think is the ideal time to visit your favorite destination?
The ideal time to visit my favorite destination is during the spring when the weather is pleasant.
When did you go on your most memorable trip?
My most memorable trip was 2 years ago when I went backpacking across Southeast Asia.
When do you start planning your vacations?
I usually start planning my vacations a few months in advance.
When do you practice mindfulness or meditation?
I practice mindfulness and meditation every morning before starting my day.
When did you adopt your current fitness routine?
I adopted my current fitness routine about a year ago when I decided to prioritize my health.
When is your favorite time to read a good book?
My favorite time to read a good book is before bedtime.
When do you like to indulge in a guilty pleasure?
I like to indulge in a guilty pleasure on lazy Sunday afternoons.
When did you decide to make a significant lifestyle change?
I decided to make a significant lifestyle change at the beginning of the new year.
When do you usually host social gatherings at your home?
I usually host social gatherings during the summer when we can enjoy the backyard.
When was the last time you attended a live concert?
I attended a live concert last month featuring my favorite band.
When do you feel most comfortable in social settings?
I feel most comfortable in social settings when I'm surrounded by close friends.
When is the best time for a surprise party?
The best time for a surprise party is during a milestone birthday celebration.
When do you typically attend community events?
I attend community events during weekends when I have more free time.
When did you start prioritizing your mental health?
I started prioritizing my mental health during a particularly stressful period at work.
When do you find it easiest to stick to a healthy diet?
I find it easiest to stick to a healthy diet during weekdays when I have a routine.
When do you prefer to exercise, morning or evening?
I prefer to exercise in the morning to kickstart my day with energy.
When did you realize the importance of a good night's sleep?
I realized the importance of a good night's sleep during a health and wellness seminar last year.
When do you seek medical advice for minor health concerns?
I seek medical advice for minor health concerns as soon as they arise to address them promptly.
When did you last upgrade your smartphone?
I last upgraded my smartphone 6 months ago when my contract renewed.
When do you usually binge watch your favorite TV shows?
I usually binge watch TV shows on weekends when I have more leisure time.
When did you join your favorite social media platform?
I joined my favorite social media platform 7 years ago.
When do you think is the best time to release a new movie?
The best time to release a new movie, in my opinion, is during the summer blockbuster season.
When do you discover and listen to new music?
I discover and listen to new music while commuting to work or exercising.
When do you plan to achieve your next educational milestone?
I plan to achieve my next educational milestone within the next 2 years.
When do you anticipate reaching your career goals?
I anticipate reaching my career goals in the next 5 to 7 years.
When do you plan to make a major life decision?
I plan to make a major life decision within the next year.
When do you see yourself retiring?
I see myself retiring in my early 60s, allowing time for travel and relaxation.
When will you start pursuing your passion project?
I will start pursuing my passion project as soon as I have the necessary resources and time.